And we've got a new hero this turn. A counselor, an overseer, and a counselor are available. And I would like a one that's suited for combat, which that one on the face of it is going to be our guy. But I'll figure that out in a second. Pacifist party have been unlocked, so they are mainly interested in a generation of wealth. Okay. Population gained there, and yeah, we've just seen that. The tech I just picked up was the buyout tech, and what else was it? Ooh, foreign population 1 and system level 1. Well, that would be good on the Pilgrim world probably. I think next turn I'll try and do those as well. Should have enough by then. Looks like they're going back up there, which is probably a good thing. Let's stick that new weapon ship in the Hannah. So I've got 5 command points worth of, well, not including that fleet there. Looks like I just completed another weapon ship on Orm. Okay, so let's get that over to there. And what I think I'm going to do is take a minute out to update the build list, and I'll probably will check the math to see if... I'll probably wait a turn for that. Yeah, I'm going to update the build list and take a minute to do that. Okay, the build list is updated for the turn. I'm going to have to get in more food. It's just how things are, I'm afraid, so ships are going to have to wait a tiny bit longer, but I've got a ship coming in a couple of turns which will complete that quest. I was hoping the buyout tech would allow me to buy this, but it's actually really friggin' expensive still, so I'm just gonna have to make that manually, I think. This new hero I've got this turn, I'm going to hire this one, yeah, because it just has the most points in the combat areas. I need a fleet commander at this point. I wouldn't normally hire or use this guy as a fleet commander, but I'm gonna have to, I think. So let's hire him. The next best one's 15 points. Right, so let's confirm that and go to hero management. So I should have assigned skills actually. Right, so his ship, well actually let's just come to skills first. Oh, actually he's got 0 skills, so forget that. Let's come out of here. Now my fleet has been gathering here. Let's actually start to get it out. So I can come over there and I shall assign my hero to it. I think those pirates are going up there, so don't have to worry about them. If we click on that and click on him or her, not sure which, there. Okay, I'll put that on guard duty. And if we click on here again, let's check out the ship. Right. So, yeah, this is mainly a defensive ship. This hero type isn't normally used for combat. So it's got a couple of weapon slots. I use the keep this at long range. I think we'll have it long range missiles. The plating. Oh, there's symmetrical. One of them is. What about those? That's symmetrical. Don't think. Yeah, all of those are the same. Right, so I think I have better shields with this one. I still don't know what the Sophons actually use, which I still need to find out. So we'll stick that on. Is that the symmetrical one? Yeah. I'll have one plate in. For this, I definitely want an engine to keep up with the rest of my ships. I also definitely want one scanner, the best one. So I can go there. I have 2 slots spare. So I think these are just for the ship itself, probably. But I will have that one for the extra weapon damage and effect. I could have the repair slot, or maybe another. I think I'll have a second probe, maybe. Yeah, because I can lob probes out as well and have good vision with it. So I can go there. Holy crap. Wasn't expecting that. It's going to cost me 2,518 credits. Do I want to do that? Not really, but I will. So let's apply design. That's half my credits gone. Okay. I'm not making much either, so maybe I need to do something about that in a bit. Just haven't focused on money at all. Right. So I think that is it for the turn. I need to make another trade building somewhere, but I haven't really decided where I want it. I may even stick it on there. Well, I got stuff to find there. Could be something good. For now, though, let's end the turn. There's lattice there. How much blue cap? 2. Put that one. 2 on there. 4 on there, but I've already got that there. So that could be a headquarter place. Now what I was hoping for this turn is not to see them be assimilated, and luckily they haven't. Right, looks like I'm going to have to save and load. When that happens you get that graphic glitch there. I think that's the only thing that's doing, luckily. Right, so save and load time. Okay, I saved and loaded the auto save, and I've also updated the build queue for this turn. So I'm actually going to get a new scout ship out on Kochab and then start on more heavier ship design. That completes at the end of this turn. When you're watching this, the patch may even be out that hopefully fixes the small issues with the game currently, this current version. Right, so latest political survey. Pacifists got a tiny amount supposedly. They're actually starting to blockade and maybe even invade their pirates are. Hopefully they'll move on next turn. I'm going to have to deal with them. Something I should be able to do this turn is actually try to assimilate these guys. So I'm just going to do the same thing as I did last time. So right, we'll do that. And that one seems to become available when you get to 20. So I assume there's a quest involved with this. I guess you could do this early on instead of doing what I'm about to do and just flat assimilate them if you had a small amount of influence but not a ton of influence. I think this assimilation thing is probably way too easy, to be honest. I think I actually put it on hard as well for the minor race assimilation. I'm not sure what I got with the pilgrims as well. I got some sort of research bonus probably for the assimilation trait. Let's keep on praising these then. Faction assimilated, so the do evens and the system are now mine. If we come in here, I should be able to see what it was. That's the do even assimilation trait. Set research at 5 if the natural value is lower than that. So I still haven't got a clue what that means. And the pilgrim one is a pro bonus, which is better than nothing, but it's not exactly probably the best assimilation bonus going. So if we have a look at this system, what is colonized? Looks like the gas giant is actually the colonized one here, if I'm reading that correctly, or yeah. Let's colonize that though, is it? Because that's got the food, right? And yeah, I'll have to figure that out in a bit. So we're starting to get some lattice in now. Okay. And what I forgot. Right, they're waiting for more ships before coming up here and conquering them. What's the manpower of this fleet? It's actually capped. 900. Got full whack somehow. How much am I making? I've got a third of my total manpower. That's actually doing pretty well, surprisingly, without any help really from me. Okay, let's end the turn then. Right, are you going to move on? Well, we'll have to find out in a bit. It's election time. Okay, so I should probably have a look to see what laws are available in other areas, just in case there's something that I fancy using instead of production 1. I can't really see anything that's particularly amazing in ecology 1 there. Enables colonization of telluric non-gas planets. So yeah, that's actually spot on what I thought it was. However, you will suffer a fate penalty without the correct colonization technology. So we haven't, I assume the next major race that comes, that's released in the next update, will probably be an ecologist party, I'm guessing, but who knows. I think every other one is represented now by a major. And pacifist is money mainly. And you can guess what. Yeah, militarist is militarist related. Yeah, so I'm gonna vote for the industrialist again because I still need that. Okay. Now I don't believe they're gonna win, so I am gonna take a happiness hit, but as we've seen before, it was only 0.5 per representative, which is next to nothing. So, which probably should be increased in the future update. Now, dictatorship, yeah, they are powerful, so that retains the status quo, apart from maybe approval went down a tiny bit. But luckily for us, it is still ecstatic. I think I need to have 86%, so I actually probably need to get my approval up a bit. Okay, and we finally completed that main quest. So, a surfeit of Horatios. Look upon me, Prime. Look upon me and worry about your future. Or leave your worry behind and simply surrender. I swear that I shall treat you with all the tenderness that you treated me. Artisanal Excellence Museum. So we gain extra 4 production per Horatio population once we've built that improvement on our systems. So I got a feeling I might be sticking that in the list on places pretty soon. We've got the next stage of the quest as well. Okay, alright, it's minus 14. That's gone down. That's going to take them forever, so I don't have to worry about that too much. If at all, perhaps. Yeah, I just want to bring my fleet up here now, really. Anyway, let's do the automated movement this turn. I got that going over there to do a bit of scouting. I've forgotten about that, actually. And population this turn changed a bit. Maybe should be moving around my heroes, actually. And I've got to do that in a minute, but for now, let's read this quest. I could never have guessed how good it feels to be Emperor. If I am having a bad day, I simply stand on the balcony and let the throngs cheer at me. There is nothing more fulfilling than the sound of mindless adulation. Prime was correct, in spite of his flaws. I see that now. To cover the galaxy with Horatio, with me, is a destiny that both I and the galaxy well deserve. The planets remade into Horatio Prime, the peoples absorbed and adapted, beautified and perfected until they resemble me. It is a glorious future I give them. The only hitch, however, are 5 and Prime. They must be found and then destroyed, ruined, imprisoned. I will have to decide, but the thought of my enemies kneeling in chains before me almost makes me giddy. Their pleas for mercy may even be more agreeable to my ears than the affection of the thrones. I cannot wait to find out. Destroy all of Horatio Prime's fleets that are trying to steal your galaxy. North of 2. Well, that's strange. You arm yourself, Prime, as if somehow it was you, not I, who was the leader of this gorgeous empire. Has the loss of your throne driven you mad, or do you fight me out of desperation? And if we complete this quest, we gain an extra 25 production on systems. Okay, so very expensive ships that aren't seeming to be so expensive, some are probably coming up. Right. So I assume there are 2 pirate fleets somewhere, basically, that are Horatio. I have to wipe them out. It's kind of, yeah, maybe they haven't turned up yet, I'm not sure though. Okay, let's grab that new combat ship out of there and head up towards Horatio Prime, Co-Chab. And I'm going to take a minute to update my build list. Okay, I've updated the build queue this turn, and as you can see I'm starting to get in these artisanal excellence museum buildings that quest gave us. So our production's going to be going up a lot, and the ones which aren't building them will no doubt be building them soon. A couple of new worlds I picked up as well, so I need to stick in the settlements on those. I'm actually a bit low on blue cat, but it is a resource I get the most of, so we'll come back soon. Dust inflation's actually going up a decent amount now. Not sure if that's going to cause me issues down the line. We'll find out, no doubt. And the revealer ship, which I actually completed this turn, I took it out of the hangar, and yeah, it's revealing alright. It's revealed the whole of the friggin' map for a long distance around, so I probably should get that moving in various directions to reveal yet more, I think. So where is it? It's by there. I think I'll bring it down to Staderus and do a loop around here perhaps. Okay. Eventually these are going to cause issues over here, but it could be quite a while. I was thinking about moving my heroes as well, but this hero actually makes most influence, and I think that's where I need it most, arguably Aldebaran, since it's a system I don't want to lose to influence. That's going to come under culture flip within a turn or two, so if they do have the tech it will flip over, but I'm going to be conquering them and them hopefully soon. Let's end the turn there. So what I could do with actually is the ability to travel along, well, free space quickly there to there, so I can conquer them. That's the tech I need soon. There's a lot of ships down here. One of them's yellow, which, yeah, that's the Horatio fleet I need to kill actually. So how are we looking on here? That's still going down. There's a heck of a lot of minor race and pirates all over the place, which I really need to start to deal with probably as well. Especially if they're going to do that. Right, population changed. Right, I've got to update that, no doubt. Let's move our ships down. So that revealed our cab, which I think was a former, maybe it was a pilgrim, so it's definitely a minor race from memory. Remember hearing about it. Right, revealer can come over to there now then. Hopefully there'll be a system off in the fog that we could colonize as well. You never know. It is possible to happen. Right, I'm going to take a minute out then to update this, if it needs updating, which, you know what, I don't think it does, so forget that. Let's just end the turn. There's probably something to get stuck in there, but don't really need to. Okay, population. Right, Aldebaran probably needs me to colonize a world there. How is food looking on our places? Some of them are getting a bit low. Okay, that's a problem. Can't refine. Right, so I'm gonna load the autosave and hopefully that doesn't cause any issues. So yeah, this is the current state of my build list anyway, and something which I only just realized on loading the autosave is I've lost a planet. The cultural influence has gone over Othero, so I'm not sure when that happened. Must have been this turn or last turn, and yeah, they must have the culture flip technology. So that's not good. That's really friggin' bad, and it sucks actually that it just immediately does it. I didn't even get a blooming message about it, which may be down to a bug actually. I'm sure you used to get a message. I'm sure there used to be a timed amount as well actually, before it would flip. So yeah, I'm really not sure what's going on with that, to be honest. Could be something to do with a bug. The only way I can really do anything about this is by conquering the systems that are generating the influence, namely Gemini. That looks to be where the influence is coming from, and later on, if they have the culture flip technology down here as well, we're going to have to conquer Picta, or maybe even Arcab as well if the influence is coming from there, and going to engulf those. So yeah, I need to get a move on in building up my fleets basically. But my production is pretty freaking excellent now. I can get ships out very quickly. Wow, 1,000 odd in fact there. So I'm going to move this fleet up here next turn, and probably move across there pretty soon afterwards. Going to have to. So research this turn. I'm definitely going to want to increase warp outside Starling's movements, I think. So that's going to take 3 turns, not too long at all. And yeah, that research is done. Let's automate the movement. So right, that revealer ship is there, and I think I will bring it up here, even though it's a bit of a risk from pirates. I need to deal, yeah, I still need to deal with these, but that's the priority now, so I don't want to lose Aldebaran to them. Right, there's on Stadris, I think this is about to hit the pop cap, so I'm actually going to move a population here, and which way am I going to move it to is the question. So destination, I think the next nearest system is Justium, so let's move it there. Confirm. Okay, so when does that depart? Maybe it already has. Next turn. And I think Aldebaran also reached his pop cap. I'm going to get that colony done. I'm going to move the population over to Alva though, I think, which may be a bad idea with all these ships here, but we'll do it. So, oh no, and a second. Yeah, it looks like it's growing. I'm not sure, to be honest. There's a population slot there. I'll put that on there then, and send it to Alva. Okay, maybe it's not growing. Who knows? Right. And I think that is it for the turn. Yeah, that's waiting for that ship. What is that? It's a weapon. Let's group those up. So 7 there. That's 10. Another ship there. I'm making the first tool ship after that. It's 11, 12. Got another tool come up there. Right, end turn. Okay, and a turn without a bag would be nice. Okay, don't know what that is. Free battle deck play modification. Oh right, so the 10 turns were out since I did it last. Okay. Yeah, won't be doing that quite yet. Click that Horatio down there. I really need to do that soon as well. To get that bonus from it would be a nice idea. There's also one, well there's one there, it would seem, or one there since they're both flashing. That's been temporarily invaded. The invasion that was going on there has been moved off. I could maybe invest in more specializations to get my culture up there, but I don't think it's going to make a huge difference, honestly. I just need to attack that. Right, so population this turn. No caps. Hero, which level 7. Okay. So, does she have any more influence? That might be what I want to take. Ooh, deposit value. That's pretty damn good. And that's on all resource types, I think. Okay, let's pick up that. For that reason, it may actually be worthwhile sticking her there now to pick up that Jadenix, which is probably in low supply. I don't think I will quite yet, because I want her generating influence until this situation is sorted out. Just maybe give me a turn or so's grace if I need it. Right, this guy, let's pick up 20% boost there. It's not much, well this is endless difficulty, the eye gets crazy bonuses, so that's why their influence is like it is. They supposedly toned it down as well since, well it was patched in the last update. Okay, let's, oh and freighters if you're wondering, with population about it. So that one's probably going to get destroyed, the population I just moved. From there, maybe. Okay, and that's going to get in combat as well, no doubt. Right, so I have a tool ship here. Has that been... No, nothing there, good. Right, let's bring out the Hannah. Come up there. Not sure how many of those I want per fleet, 1 or 2 maybe. This fleet. Let's get the Imposer out. The old Revealer scout ship can stay there until I can afford to upgrade it. I'm making money even though I'm losing money. If you see what I mean, because of my industry trait. Oh, did that... Right, that tool ship actually arrived, but it's got no movement left, so I won't put it in part of the fleet. Can come up here. The main fleet can. It's going to take a couple of turns. That can also move up there. That's making ships rather quickly. That's even got a weapon in there. So I've got 10, 12, 13, 14. Yeah, I got 13, 14-ish nearly now. And I think they have manpower on as well. Enough to take that, hopefully. I haven't checked this out in ages, have I? So, yeah, I could have some armor. So, what I think armor does is it's good against infantry. So I wouldn't mind having some of it. 20%. Do I have to? I have to spend manpower to actually increase this. Yeah, we'll have 30% armor then, is it? Oh, I think I'll just have that. And I have to spend manpower here. Let's do that. I've probably got enough for that one. That's against air troops, which they probably don't have. I think, yeah, that's what I'll spend. I have those resources. I don't want to spend too much in manpower, but I will upgrade it a bit. Okay. And last thing I need to do, I believe this turn, is upgrade my build list, and that's pretty okay, really, isn't it? What's after that? That's growing again. I think I get a weapon there. Aldebaran. Let's get a quick ship out here. Quickish. However, build the settlement. So this doesn't have any population on it. Somehow. Right, I'm gonna want to use that. Temperate and teaming. Let's get the food up here then. Actually, that's gonna be useless initially because there's no one on. Right, end turn. I'm gonna start to build up a second fleet now, which will deal with all of these minor race pirates and Horatio. I think that's what I'll do. But I really just need to get that over there as quickly as possible to prevent this.